आज का टॉपिक है हमारा टॉक अबाउट अ गार्डन और डिस्क्राइब अ गार्डन और अ पार्क दैट यू हैव विजिटेड रिसेंटली. What is this and when did you go there, with whom did you go there and how often do you go there and why. तो क्वेश्चंस तो जितने भी चाहे जनरेट कर सकते हैं. मिनिमम 2 मिनट का IELTS में बोलना होता है, लेकिन स्पीकिंग प्रैक्टिस थोड़ा ज़्यादा करें आप. अगर IELTS की प्रिपरेशन के हिसाब से आप बोलते हैं तो 2 मिनट की ही प्रैक्टिस करें और सिर्फ अपनी इंग्लिश फ्लुएंसी और कम्युनिकेशन स्किल बढ़ाने के लिए कर रहे हैं तो 2 मिनट से ज़्यादा भी बोलें. मैं जनरली जब वीडियो बनाता हूं तो डेफिनेटली उसमें थोड़ा आपको ज़्यादा कंटेंट देता हूं, क्योंकि अगर मैंने 50 चीज़ें बोली है तो शायद उसमें से 5 चीज़ें तो आपको 100% याद ही रहेगी. मेरा वीडियो देखने के बाद खास तौर पे इसको कॉपी करने के बजाय आप अपनी खुद की क्रिएटिविटी डालें. 4 जो स्टेप्स मैंने बताए हैं उन्हीं को फॉलो करके आप आराम से 2-5 मिनट बोल सकते हैं. जनरल डिस्क्रिप्शन और आप इसको कह सकते हैं बैकग्राउंड बनाना, फिर WH वर्ड कवर करना, फिर अपना एक्सपीरियंस शेयर करना और लास्ट में ओवरव्यू देना. सो लेट्स बिगिन. तो हम जनरल बैकग्राउंड से शुरू कर रहे हैं कि गार्डन क्या है. डायरेक्टली ये मत जंप कर दीजिए कि गार्डन, मैं इस गार्डन गया था तब गया था, क्योंकि ऐसा करने से आपका कंटेंट बहुत कम हो जाएगा. So we are starting with the general information about the garden. So ये मैं टॉपिक बोलना शुरू कर रहा हूँ. I'm going to speak about a garden. So before I speak anything about the garden, let me tell you what is a garden. Garden is a natural place, especially where you'll find a lot of trees, plants, and a play area for the children. A walking track as well you may get, where the daily walkers can come. You may find some swings. You may find also a lot of things for the amusement as well. Especially if we see the gardens, you will find plenty of gardens in the city areas. But if you talk about the village area, rural area, so you will not find any garden over there because the greenery level is higher in the gardens. Especially if we talk about the rural area. So why the gardens are not required? Because the pollution level is less, so gardens are not required, and there are a lot of fields as well, a lot of trees as well, so therefore the gardens are not required in the rural areas or in the village area. But why the gardens are required in the city areas? Because we find very less trees, pollution level is high, and greenery level is less. So in order to balance this, I think gardens are very much required in the city areas. I especially love to go to garden every weekend I go. Last question को मैंने यहाँ पहले कवर कर लिया. How often do you go? कितनी बार जाते हैं? I go once in a week along with my son. I love to go to garden for various reasons. 3 main reasons I will tell you why do I like to go to garden. The first and the biggest reason is that to appreciate the nature. Nature is quite beautiful. So in order to appreciate and enjoy the nature, we must go to gardens. So I love to go to garden first of all because I appreciate the nature. I love the nature. Second thing I would say that yes, I go to garden to get the fresh air, to get the higher level of the oxygen, because when you are going closer to the nature, definitely your mindset will also change, because you are inhaling more carbon dioxide and you are getting the higher level of the oxygen O2. So I think by visiting to the garden, your emotions will be also change. So therefore I love to go to garden to get the fresh air. Third thing I would say, yes, when I go to garden, I can amuse myself. I can do a lot of things over there. I can do the exercise. I can also enjoy the swings along with my son over there. And sometimes there are multiple gardens in which multiple activities are there. So we can do that as well. Like there are some equipments for doing exercise. So we can do that. There are some places where we can do the good photography. We play some games as well on the lush green grass, so that is also the best thing. ये इतना सारा सिर्फ मैंने बैकग्राउंड ही बोला है. बैकग्राउंड आप जितना चाहें बता सकते हैं, क्योंकि बैकग्राउंड आपका स्ट्रॉन्ग होना चाहिए और बैकग्राउंड के बाद ही आप सेकंड पार्ट पे जाएं. दिस इज कवरिंग द WH वर्ड, क्वेश्चन वर्ड कवर करना है. So today I'm going to speak about one garden which I had recently visited. The garden name is Sculpture Garden. It is around 2 kilometers far from my home. So I went there because some of my friends said it is a very different garden because it has sculptures. स्कल्पचर को हिंदी में वैसे मूर्ति बोलते हैं, लेकिन इजी भाषा में समझना है तो कोई भी आर्ट पीस होता है ना, उसको आप स्कल्पचर कह सकते हैं, राइट। सो आर्ट पीस से हम आई बिलीव स्कल्पचर का मतलब आप अच्छे से समझ गए होंगे, मूर्ति या फिर आर्ट पीस हम कह सकते हैं। So as the name of this garden suggests that it's a sculpture park or sculpture garden, so definitely there are a lot of sculptures which are very unique and different. So you may have the photography over there. I also captured a lot of photographs. So one thing about this garden, especially this park, is it has a lot of sculptures, and those are made by a lot of I think the artists, especially MS University's artists and the different artists, they have made this sculpture. It was inaugurated on the 14th of August 2017 by Vijay Rupani. It is situated, कहाँ स्थित है ये भी एक क्वेश्चन है. It is situated in the Harni area in front of the Harni police station. So I think it is famous because it has a long walking track, it has a sculpture, and another thing, near this garden there is a lake also where you can find the lotus also, because there is no garden where you will find the lake and lotus. So this is also the specialty of this garden, you can say. So I went there along with my son. I spent around an hour and I did the walk. It was around 2 to 3 kilometer long walking track, so I enjoyed that one as well. I captured some of the photographs along with the lotus and some sculpture, and I enjoyed this garden because I had never visited the kind of garden where I can find the lotus as well as sculpture, and I feel अब experience यहाँ पे आपको share करना है. WH word सारे cover कर दिए. Now you can share your experience. I visited this garden. It was the time of monsoon. It was drizzling. Drizzling means होता है हल्की फुल्की जो बारिश होती है ना, तो उसको इंग्लिश में बोलते हैं drizzle, DRIZZLE. So it was drizzling that day. So I can say that weather was pleasant. It was not a scorching hot when you feel very like your body is sweating. So even after walking, I was not feeling so hot. So because of this drizzle, I could somewhere keep my body normal. And definitely I sat over there on the benches, although there were very few people because of the drizzle and because this garden is not so famous where a lot of people like to come. It is situated little outskirt. It means थोड़ा शहर से दूर है. Outskirt means होता है बाहरी. It is not in the middle of the city, because the gardens which are in the middle of the city, a lot of people like to come there. But this garden is situated outskirt, so less people go there, and again it is not so famous as well. That's why the number of visits are less compared to other gardens, right? So that experience यहाँ पर आप share कर सकते हैं. Overview. There may be some gardens where you love to go, but I describe the garden which I had recently visited. So it is not necessary that you should only speak about one garden which you like to visit, but a garden which is different or from others. So especially in this video, I had described the garden which I had recently visited, and it is different. So in your city, you can talk about the garden which you had recently visited as well, and at the same time, if you love to go there, what is unique, because children play area is common in all gardens. You may find green grass, flowers, plants, variety of plants are there, variety of trees are there. I think seesaw you can find, slides you can find, but in this garden I didn't find any swing. There was no seesaw, no slides. So I'll tell that my son did not like this garden at all, because he loves to play in the sand. Sand means hota hai mitti. So while visiting this entire garden, he was looking for the sand and there was no sand available. So he said, next time I will not go to this garden. And second weakness, we found that there was no children play area where children can play in the swing. Okay, so that were two weaknesses I found in that. So every coin has a two side, some good things, some bad things. So I had described the good things in the beginning, but at the same time I told you that there are these minus point. There should be a sand play area so children can enjoy, and there should be swings for the children. If these two improvements are done in this, definitely people will love to visit this garden along with their children. Especially I have found that adult people love to go to this particular garden because it has a long walking track. I believe मैं इस टॉपिक को अच्छे से आपको समझा पाया हूँ. अगर अच्छे से समझ में आया है तो डेफिनेटली आप भी तैयार करें, नहीं आया तो इसको फिर से दोबारा से देखें. चैनल पर नए हैं तो सब्सक्राइब कीजिए ताकि और भी ऐसे यूजफुल वीडियोस देख पाएं. अल्टीमेटली थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग.